Put on the fruit and the suit. I think I got that backwards. Put on the suit and the fruit. Hi, I'm Derek Butler from Faithful Intuition, and I believe everyone needs a mentor in life. Put on the suit and the fruit. What is that about? Before I tell you what that's about, let me tell you a little of my story. I struggle with emotional neglect and self-abandonment issues. And I believe everybody is a warrior, and that our job is to fight the war of trust. Trust in ourselves, trust in God, and trust in others to get to the purpose for which we were destined for. And when you have a pattern of self-abandonment in your inside, you have a pattern of abandoning things that are right for you on the outside, and you are never going to be able to achieve what's rightfully yours without dealing with that. So today I'm talking about putting on the suit and putting on the fruit. What does it mean to put on the suit? From my faith background, God says every day we need to arm up. We need to arm up with our salvation. That means affirm that we are saved. We need to have righteousness. That means that we no longer live a lawless life. We are just doing what we feel like is right. We check in with God and say, is this right? He said, it's right. I said, it's right. Okay. And we live out what he says is right. We put on truth. What does it mean to put on truth? It's that if God said it, that's it. And there might be more layers to that. Like, well, how do we apply that in our lives? So we each got to figure out what that looks like. But it really is that what God says is true, and what he says is a lie is a lie. It's putting on the gospel, the life of Jesus allowed us to have a direct relationship with God, and because of that, it's living in that and not wondering, not being unsure about it, but being firmly footed. I guess it's a peace about I have a relationship with God. The God of the universe, that created the universe, wants a relationship with me, oh me. And there's more. It's understanding what those things are, and it's literally not only sitting with it, but it's internalizing it. It's saying, this is true for me. This is about me. So it's putting on that armor, the suit. And then it's putting on the fruit. You can build the best church, have the biggest business, feed 1,000 people. But if you like putting on the fruit, it's meaningless. So what does it mean to put on the fruit? It means to put on the fruit of the Spirit every day, to sit with, I have self-control and the confidence of the suit that God has given me, that I have confidence that God says I have self-control. I have confidence that God says about me, I'm faithful, I'm loved, I'm patient, I'm kind. And God confidence isn't what I think. It's not deferring what other people think. It's what God says about me. And it's trusting that long enough so you trusted that, oh, not only does God say about me, I believe it about me. And now that God believes about me and I believe about me, other people begin to believe about me. And then, whether I believe it or other people don't believe it, God always believes about me. So sometimes I'm going to falter. Sometimes you're going to falter. It's always going to be true about you because God said it. As long as you're always daily going to him, you're going to fortify your ability to believe it about yourself. And as you believe it, and as you fortify that, others are going to believe it about you. And it gets really fruitful when others begin to believe it about themselves. And those others believe it about themselves. And you create this ripple effect of all these people every day putting on their suit and putting on their fruit to make this world a more compassionate and effective place, because it isn't about what you did, it's about who you are. Because when you know who you are, what you do will always follow. I'm Derek. I believe everybody needs a mentor in life. If you got any comments on this video, leave them down in the section below. And yeah, put on your suit and put on your fruit.